Good morning, boys and girls. Just before we go on our holiday, well, 2-week break, I'm going to discuss a special day that we're going to have next week. And when we start discussing it, I will write the date down and we can have a look at what we do on that holiday. But I'm going to just go through some of the days that we have already celebrated. Some of them weren't holidays, but we did celebrate them in a special way, and some of them we did through our home programs. So one of them is Freedom Day. We celebrate that on the 27th of April every year, and that was the day that Nelson Mandela was sworn in as our first president in a democratic South Africa. So we looked at that on our home program and we celebrated Freedom Day. Then earlier on in the year, before lockdown, we had a Valentine's Civvies Day, and you brought clothes for the less fortunate and books and toys, and we took those to Mr. Oliveira and they were given to the Lasallian Mission. And you all dressed in your red and white and pink, and I think some of you had black on, and we had a lovely colourful Valentine's Day. And then I think it was Mrs. Tutton told us the story of Saint Valentine in one of our Friday assemblies before lockdown. So that was Valentine's Day, Freedom Day. Then we had Mother's Day and Father's Day, and we had Spring Day. Those weren't public holidays, but they were special days. And then very special day for us in our Christian calendar, we had Easter, we had Ascension Day, we had Workers' Day, and we're going to have a look at two other religions and the days that they celebrate. So, people of the Hindu religion celebrate Diwali, or Diwali, some people say it like that, is the Festival of Lights. So it's also not a public holiday, but it's related to the Hindu religion, and they have lots of fireworks and there's a story behind it. So that's a special day. And then one last one I'm going to have a look at. Sorry, I just want to find the page. Is the Muslim religion celebrates Eid throughout the year. They have different Eids, and this is an example of that. And they eat special foods, they fast, and this is a special day for a different religion. So now what we're going to look at is a day coming up in our week's break, our first week break, and the day is on the 24th, let me move that up for you, of this is our month, so we write it with capital letters, September. And if it was a normal year at school, where we weren't in the situation we are at now, where some of you are at home and some of you are at school, we would ask you to come on the last day of term dressed up in your heritage clothes. So I'm going to explain what that is, but the 24th of September, we celebrate our heritage. So it's Heritage Day in South Africa. Okay, where we celebrate who we are. So some of you would be able to come in traditional clothing, and it's normally a beautiful bright coloured day, and then we used to have a mass just celebrating our heritage, and then we would go on our holiday. So as I said, it's a little bit different this year, but just let's have a look at what we would have done normally. So our heritage is who we are. So let me just fold this book so that it fits in nicely. Okay, so sometimes our heritage is linked, and the way we celebrate things is linked to our religion. So I've just shown you the Festival of Lights, Diwali, which is the Hindu celebration, and Eid, Muslim celebration, and then as Christians we do Easter and Christmas, and we celebrate on those days in our own special way depending on our religion and what we do in our homes. So the food that we eat on special days may be traditional. So it says, what does your family eat on special days? And I've just got this cookbook, and you can see it's been very well used, and this has all delicious South African recipes in it. So I do know that people who live in Cape Town often make pickled fish, for instance, delicious pickled fish for Easter, and then they have that on Good Friday. So that's just one of the South African traditions. But on Heritage Day, we, as in this picture, it has become known as Braai Day. And then all the shops like Checkers and Pick n Pay and so on, they have displays with the South African flag. And here I've got my little flag. And then they call it Braai Day because South Africans are very spoilt with our wonderful, wonderful weather and our country, and we celebrate who we are in our own special way. So Heritage Day is being proud of your family and your traditions that you do, the special things that you do, clothes that you wear, and so we're going to look at these pictures. How does your family dance? Maybe your family has a special dance. So this is a Zulu dance, and it is a traditional dance that they would do, and you can see lots of people behind them. This would be a celebration. Then how does your family celebrate special occasions like weddings and religious occasions? So for instance, as I've said before, Christmas or Easter or special celebrations that are celebrated through our religion. That is all part of our heritage. Then what music do you listen to? This is a big festival in Cape Town that they have every year, and it's a big competition, and people go to huge trouble to get their costumes organized, and they have a big celebration with music, and these are called minstrels because they play all kinds of instruments, and it's a huge celebration. So these are all different kinds of people that make up our wonderful country. On Heritage Day, let's put our South African flag over Heritage there. Then, what does your family eat on special days? So I've just mentioned the pickled fish on Easter, and traditionally we do a braai day for Heritage Day. And then, what sport does your family like? So soccer, maybe you go and watch the cricket. Maybe your family likes watching tennis, or they go and watch rugby matches. It's dependent on what your family does. But together, we are all South Africans, and on the 24th of September, we celebrate Heritage Day. So I hope your family has a lovely day, and just think about, and you can speak to mom and dad, or maybe even gran or granddad, and you can see what is special about your family. What traditions do you have, and what do you do on special days? So enjoy your Heritage Day, your Braai Day, and I hope that you have a lovely day with your family.